Today I want to talk about 3 glyphs that are crucial for any barbarian in Diablo 4. Damage on the barbarian is going to fall into a couple different categories. You're going to have your main stat, which is strength, percent damage, crit strike, additive damage, and then you have vulnerable damage. So with that considered, your most important things are going to be critical strike, vulnerable damage, and then your strength. Everything else, all these, which are way more conditional as well, also are not, all of these are bunched in together. So it's better to be able to get all these when you can, but focus mainly on these, pumping these up. With that said, the best glyphs for the barbarian fall into the ones that are multiplicative damage. So that's going to be things like the exploit glyph. That's going to be things like the Wrath glyph, giving you critical strike damage. And then that's going to be things like the Martial glyph, giving you that cooldown on all your shouts and everything like that. I think exploit, Wrath and exploit, depending on your build, Wrath might be better than exploit, or exploit may be better. Wrath is going to help more for that first hit. If you always hit for crits, maybe Wrath is better. All these other ones, like damage while they're bleeding, damage while you're healthy, all these are all the additive ones, and they're not going to be quite as beneficial for your build as something like the vulnerable damage, or as something even like the might glyph, which I use. Where is it? Did I have it? I have it right here. So it gives bonus to all the magic nodes, so I can get extra dex, extra damage reduction from close enemies right here. And then we also get the 8%. We also get the 8% increased damage while wielding two-handed weapons, which is additive damage. But it's always nice, little extra supplemental thing to grab along the way if you can grab it. But I don't think that's the type of thing to build a whole entire character around. I think critical strike and vulnerable damage, and then, as you can see right here, this requires strength. All this strength is also going in to help boost up my damage in that equation, because strength is a big part. So having high strength on a barb is a pretty no-brainer. I just wanted to make a short video today to talk to you about the damage buckets and about the glyphs that are the best for your particular class. Maybe you have a class that's fortified a lot, so the Undaunted glyph could maybe be good for your character, just to synergize with that. I have a lot of synergies with things like damage while berserking, damage with a two-hander, physical damage. All these little things that are nice little supplemental things that I grab along the board, along my pathway, but they're not necessarily make or break it, but they're nice to have. I hope this clarified some things for you, and be sure to correct me in the comments if I did get anything wrong. Hope you have a great day, and I'll see you on the next one. Thank you so much.